Hey, I'm Akasha, one of the owners of Dragon Priest Gifts, and I am here to show everybody how to make cheap, affordable toothpaste. It's really, really good and actually quite healthy for you. Some of you may know that my teeth are not in the best of shape, and so normal toothpaste really, really hurts. So for those people who are dealing with a lot of dental pain, a lot of pain when you brush your teeth and eating and drinking hot and cold foods, you might want to listen to this and try it yourself. I guarantee you, you'd be surprised at how little pain that you will have after this. It'd be like, where was this recipe a long time ago? This is a recipe that I've been developing over the years, and it's really, the foundation of it is what you would call a remineralizing toothpaste. So if you have healthy teeth, I recommend this. It'll help build up the minerals that are the coating around your teeth, to help strengthen your teeth from the inside out. And what I usually do is, because this does not last long, this is not one of those things I can sell and make and create and sell at the store, because if I did, then it would go bad. This is one of those things that I make once a week. Lasts me a little bit over a week. But usually it averages out about a week. I still need that. So I usually start with my dry ingredient first, because trying putting baking soda into the spoon after you've done coconut oil, it usually doesn't work. And even then, I will take a rag that I have wetted down with my spray and wipe it out, so that way I can measure it out. It's simple, it's easier to clean this way, and then I can go right into my coconut oil. So the basics of the basic part of the remineralizing toothpaste is just the coconut oil and the baking soda. And I'm sure many of you are very much familiar with that as a toothpaste. You probably aren't aware of all the things you can do with it after you get that part. So that's like your base. So what you do is, after you've got your 1 tablespoon of baking soda, then you go after your 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. And those two get mixed. And you can use it right at that point in time if you want, but personally I don't really like the taste of it. Once it's mixed up, the baking soda just, oh no, it's kind of a salty, gritty texture. And the grit part's great. It really does a good job of cleaning your teeth. I've had some people that I have fixed this for. They didn't have any dental problems and all, and they were surprised at how white it got their teeth. Their teeth were so much whiter after this. They couldn't believe it. Not to mention, they didn't have to deal with the tooth sensitivity of a lot of the whitening products that you have out there in the market. And instead, this helped build up the minerals in the enamel around your teeth, strengthening that. And it can be tough, especially right now because it's all this cold. So baking soda is wanting to be stubborn and not mix in. And make it easier, you can melt the coconut oil first. I just find no need in that, because I'm going to be stirring this a lot when I add all the other essential oils and the other ingredients. So I just want to get it to where it's majority of the way done. Doesn't have to be fully mixed quite yet, because I'm going to add a few ingredients, and I have made a mess, of course. Back to my rag that I pre-prepped. My next ingredient that I'll usually add to this at this point in time is turmeric. This is a very, very potent antibiotic. And if you have tooth problems, dental problems, you had some teeth that are cracked or broke or whatnot, or better yet, you bit your tongue, or you're dealing with an abscess tooth, this is recommended. I mean, you need an antibiotic. And then not to mention, a daily dose of antibiotic actually boosts your immune system, especially turmeric. I love turmeric because it's one of those natural antibiotics that is not only good and potent and powerful, but it actually goes in and attacks the resistance to antibiotics that we've built up over the years of taking antibiotics, and breaks that down. So that way the next time that you actually really do need an antibiotic, it works so much better because that resistance has been broke down. And I just turn around and just sprinkle the top layer, just as light or as thick as you want. Because remember, I'm going to be adding essential oils, and those essential oils will help with the flavor of this. And I'll just mix this in, and it'll turn it into an orange. And you do not have to add the turmeric. If you do not have tooth problems or tooth issues, and you don't really care for the turmeric, or better yet, if you don't have turmeric. Another reason why to do it in a solid state, so that way if you drop it, it stays in its container. And you just mix it up, turns it into a nice orangey color. And then go back to my trusty rag, put my lid on, but I'll forget. This I recommend even if you don't have dental problems or dental pain. And this is clove oil. And with the clove oil, it not only goes in there and is an antiseptic for your mouth, so it kills all those germs, all of them. It's also a pain reliever. And even if you don't really need a pain reliever, sometimes just brushing your teeth can be, painful or irritating. And this, it takes it away. And actually, dentists prescribe clove oil for dental pain. And putting it in this way, you can brush it on your teeth and you don't have to worry about the taste of it. Because some people like the taste of cloves. I'm not a real big fan, but I really enjoy the pain relief. And for this amount, I'll usually go between 8 to 10 drops of essential oil, clove essential oil to this. Depending on how much pain and issues that I've been having. You can go to maybe like 18 for this, 18 drops for this, but that's up to you about how much pain relief that you need and what is effective to you. Some people find that clove oil can upset the tummy. It doesn't take that much. Really hardly any clove oil, and it will offer a pain relief that you can't find in your toothpaste. You go get Sensodyne, and it won't effectively kill the pain in your teeth as well as this. Just mix it in just a little bit, because you remember I'm going to be adding more essential oils. I like spearmint because I really like a minty winter greenish feeling with my toothpaste, and you really get that with spearmint. Not to mention, spearmint is one of those that can kill and does kill the bacteria that causes halitosis, which is bad breath. And I'll usually go the same amount that I go for the clove oil. When it concerns that, just because it can be potent, and a little bit goes a long ways, and that will help give the minter winter greeny flavor to the toothpaste, to where I inhale, I'll be like I've got winter in my mouth, and it'd be in a happy way. And then of course peppermint oil. I always go with peppermint oil, due to the fact that I really, really like the flavor of peppermint oil. And one thing with the peppermint and the spearmint, it's great for calming the tummy, which clove oil can upset the tummy just a little bit. And if you got dental problems and stuff, you'd be amazed at how often an upset tummy is due to the dental pain or an abscess tooth or other things going on in your mouth. And with this, I usually go up to like 20 drops. I've been known to go up to 24. Just depends. Especially like during the summer when I'm eating a lot more salads, I'll definitely increase it to about 24 drops due to the fact that onion breath is a real thing and a real issue. And the peppermint, increasing the peppermint seems to help with that. And then just to finish it off, after you've got the rest of the essential oils, just stir it up, mix it up real good, and then you use it. I will give you this note. If you turn around and take like a plastic spoon or something and use that to dish that out onto your toothbrush, I would even go with like a plastic butter knife, keep it by your toothpaste. I would use that clean every day. You'll clean it before you put it in this. Dip out what you need to put on your toothbrush and then brush your teeth, because if you don't, if you stick your whole toothbrush in this, by the end of the week, you're going to have a fishy taste and a fishy scent and smell to it. I don't recommend it. So, me, this amount, I can usually go about a week and a half of brushing my teeth. So, you have dental pain, dental issues and problems just like I do, try this out. I guarantee you'll like it. You don't need much. A little bit goes a very long ways. It'll help aid in all those pain and soreness. It's a pretty little orange color. Hope to see you guys soon, either in the store or online at dragonprix.us. Bye.